Hi guys, working on a new idea, running into a few problems though. Originally I had these blocks moving left, but now I've got the actual character moving. You can see it's very floaty at the moment, and let's just get back to the scene. You see these blocks I've got here. Well, actually in the original game I made yesterday, I had these blocks moving left, the platforms moving left, and the settings were working really well. I had the density set to 3, the accelerate down set to about 300, and it really did fall down and didn't feel as floater. But now I've got the character moving across and the blocks are just stationary. The reason I've done this is because it's just slowed down to a crawl. You can see I want a pretty big scene, probably bigger than this, and if I had all these moving blocks moving across, it would just cause the frame rate to drop to around about 30 or 40 frames. This way it's running pretty high. It's running at 60 frames at the moment, but like I've said, I just don't see why I need to put the accelerate and the density so high. You can see I want him to fall down, not rotate round, not float. So let's go and change the density of the character from 100 to, let's go 2000, and accelerate down to 5000. And even though it seems really high to me, that's why I'm just seeking a little bit of advice here. It just seems very high. You can see it does fall down a lot better, but like I've said, it just seems too high. And even then, look, it's taking a while. It's taking a few seconds for him to drop down. There is a bit of a tip here as well. In order to constrain the camera, you see the camera, you can only really sort of set it up if you start changing the camera there. You can start changing the tracking area and everything like that. It still only tracks it to the middle. So what I found was, if you actually click on your, this is the mask actor, you can actually constrain the camera. I've got the constrain attribute there, scene camera origin X, to my game mask, and that will make me make the camera follow as soon as he starts running. So that's a nice little tip I found. It took me a while to work that one out. But yeah, I mean, just basically I think these settings are way too high, and I really don't understand why. As soon as I've stopped moving the platforms and now moving the character, that all of a sudden I've had to go from a density of 3 and accelerate down to 300 to a density of 2000, 5000 accelerate down, to get anywhere near the effects I had with much lower settings when the platforms were actually moving left and the character was staying still. So anyhow guys, I'd appreciate it.